Good evening, lads. I'm here, gentlemen. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get ready. I've started the stream, lads, but I've just got to watch my daughter for 5 minutes and I'll be back on live very soon, but I'll keep the stream running. Evening, Clyde. Hope you're doing well, mate. I am here. I am here. Sorry for the silence, but I'm just wife's preparing the dinner. Obviously, with the early start, just running a little bit behind. Yeah, I've seen everybody join in. I'll run through everything as soon as I can, but the early starts kind of just caught me off guard a little bit. So give me a couple of secs and I'll continue with the stream and I'll try and get the time to go through the standards. Alright, I'm here, gentlemen. Let me try and get through the standings if I can. Evening, Danny boy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Just running a little bit behind here, as I mentioned just a little while ago. These early starts are not good for me, but I didn't want to let you guys down again after not being here the other week. So just trying to play a little catch up. My apologies if you hear my daughter in the background, but she's going to be sitting right next to me. Hello, Brasco, I hope you're well. She's going to be sitting next to me eating her dinner. So if you do hear her in the background, all I can do is apologise. Thank you, Marley. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're all well. Right, so let's try and run through. Hey, give it all that, mate. Give it all that. Right, Danny gets no screen time today. Gets absolutely not one bit of screen time. Mind you, more likely bin it in the wall after a couple of corners anyway, so he might do us a favour. Only joking, Natalie. You know I love you. Right, standings. We've got Omar in first on 105 points. Jay, are you doing well? Yeah. So we've got Omar in first. I believe that's Skizzo, no? We've got Stiggy in second. We've got Marley in third. We've got the Lion in fourth. We've got Brasco in fifth. We've got Scotty MT in sixth. We've got Firewise in seventh. We've got Leo in eighth. We've got Voltex in ninth. We've got Clyde in 10th. Famous Wayne in 11th. I can see loads of chats going through, but I'll have a look in a minute. We've got DSL Brad in 12th. We've got Rage in 13th. We've got Fixie in 14th. We've got Ben SK in 15th. We've got J Tyler in 16th. We've got JM in 17th. Frostocker in 18th. Bab in 19th. With no points. Pirate Danny with no points, and all the rest of reserves apart from flying away. So we've got Ferraris in first on 163. We've got the McLarens on 119 in second. We've got Red Bull in third. We've got Alphas in fourth. We've got Alpine in fifth. Aston Martin in sixth. Haas in seventh. Williams in eighth. Mercedes in ninth. Alpha Tauri in 10th. There you go. That's your standings, fellas. So we are back. So I'm going to flick through some of these chats. Me and Tom are absolutely screwed. Why is that, JT? Right, I got so drunk last night feeling we've got a couple of the boys hangover in the chat. Free drink. I like Brad. Hope you're doing well, mate. So we've got a couple of hangover guys. So more likely giving it all that, and then they'll come out and still win 1-2. But I hope you boys can stick it to him. Brasco, you're not in the lobby tonight, mate. You're not in the lobby. Let's have a look. We've got Stiggy, we've got Scotty MC, we've got Rostocker, J Tyler, we've got Rage, we've got Natalie Pinkham, we've got Firewise flying away, we've got Voltex, we've got Leo, we've got Ben SK, we've got Clyde, we've got Bradinho, we've got Lion, we've got Fixie, we've got the legend Marley, we've got Skizzo's in the lobby. There we go. We've got 17. Not a bad turnout. Not a bad turnout. These young'uns, lads. Well, I say young'uns. You're all young in this lobby, I think. But yeah, you have to start calling them Kenny. Jay Tyler. Mind you, he's actually racing, so we can't really call him Kenny because he'll be Kenny Hackett, Kenny fuck. I don't like swearing on the stream, so I do apologise for that, gentlemen. But yeah, we're ready to go. Qatar. Done a few comms around here. Always get good racing around Qatar. Still don't know the track fully, but we'll do the best we can. I believe it's short quality tonight. That's good. Obviously, we've got the Formula One race. Well, I'll say Formula One race. It's more of a Max Verstappen being followed by 19 other drivers. So that's what it'll be around Miami. That's what it'll be tonight. So hello, Stephen, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, buddy. So we are getting ready to go. 50% race, 29 laps around Qatar. Short qualifying. And we should be getting going any moment now, I believe. I don't know what time the Grand Prix starts tonight. Oh, okay. No, I looked on, maybe the app's playing up, because I looked on the app and it showed that only 11 are checked in. And I had a look at that and I thought it was a bit stompy. Morning, Leo. Morning. Good evening, Leo, shall I say. Bit stompy, but commentating just for 11 drivers. But no, Manic's confirmed there's 20 in for tonight. Maybe there's something wrong. I know the app's been playing up the last couple of weeks. So, Mick, just as info, what you got? I am Leonard. I am Leonard. Yeah, I know that, mate. But Leonard's too much of a mouthful when you're trying to commentate. So if I can just short it down slightly to Leo, that's all good, mate, you know? Like, I'm Michael, but you call me Mick. There we go. You always have to cut names down, you know? Like, look, we got Pirate Danny. Leonard. Leonard. We'll just call it Leo, eh? We call it Leo. We got Pirate Danny in the lobby. His name's Natalie. His name's Natalie Pinkham. So we'll go from there. Jay Tyler. I hope you're doing well, mate. Lenny. There we go. Lenny. Right, we're gone. The big man, Stiggy, with his hangover. He's give us the all go. So we are going currently now with 17. Bamboozles. How are we, sir? Hope you're doing well. So, short quali, we're going to have to see if Stiggy's going to be up there for pole. It's going to be a nice, tight little qualifying, I believe. Skizzo, hope you're doing well. Yes, Rostocker. Yes. Now, please, I'm going to stick this out there now to all the other drivers. Can you please leave Rostocker alone? Let him just have one race. Hello, Stiggy, hope you're well, mate. Can everybody leave Rostocker alone? Let him get through one race without being tapped and bonked and all stuff like that. Come on, lads. We can do it. As a team, we can do it. No, I got faith in Rostocker tonight. I reckon he's going to bring it. I reckon he's going to absolutely bring it. He's going to bring it large. So, right, let's get the track map up. I don't see Fridays, mate. I didn't see Friday. It's the realistic, no, I believe. Enabled. Deltas. Fast lap. So we are all ready to go. We've got a couple of cars coming out. We've got the Ferrari and an Aston coming out. So it could be, I believe that first Ferrari would be Scotty, because he's always an early shower on Scotty. He's always trying to get up first. Yeah, and I do believe I am correct. As soon as we get on that pit exit, Scotty should be on our lap. There we go, look. He's followed by Ben SK. A couple of gentlemen here. Leo's come out on the inters. Don't know if that's quali bands, not too sure. Rage has gone even worse. He's gone on the wet. Maybe he's definitely on a quali ban. We'll soon find out. Tyler on the medium. Quite a few cars coming out now. We've got Brad doing it proper on the soft tyre. So we're going to jump on board with Scotty, because he was the first man out. Quite a few cars now all coming out on track. Got a few left in. Lion still in. We've got Stiggy still in. Rostocker still in. Stiggy changes to the medium as we speak. Got Marley still in. Marley don't normally come out pretty early. Marley's a bit of a late one, as I've learned by now. So I can't remember off the top of my head what lap time we're going to be aiming for tonight. But like I said, we'll soon find out. It's going to be a minute. I think it's a minute 20. I ain't even going to try and predict it. So here comes Scotty now, approaching the last corner. Very fast flowing track is Qatar. There we go, full throttle, everything open, ERS on. And Scotty's about to take us on our first lap of Qatar. Losail. first circuit I think it's called. Picks his braking point, down into turn 1, nice fast right-hander, come slightly back on yourself, take a bit of exit curb, gets the car thrown over to the right, opens up the left-hand corner. Very nice here from Scotty so far, very attacking. Frankie boy, hope you're doing well, mate. My mate Armin. Armin, how you doing, mate? Thank you for saying hello. Gets all over the curb there on the exit to Scotty. Might try and finish his lap there and just set a little banker in first as he can. But Ben SK, yeah, Rage, I thought as much. He's on a quali ban, and that's an invalidated lap from Scotty. So let's try and jump on board with the next driver we see, which is Ben SK. He's still on a valid lap. Scott might have a little slow down, have a recharge and go again, or we might just stick it straight into the pits. Here we go now, Ben SK, Scott pulling right out of the way. Absolutely fantastic part of the track. Lovely set of corners this is. Never drove it, but lovely set of corners. Here we go, flick it left, get over the curb, stay off that exit curb. Pick his braking point, get it flicked in, catch as much apex as he can there on the inside, try not to overrun it on the exit like he has done. Ben SK's on an invalidated lap also. We've got an Aston just behind, but I do believe that's Leo. No, it's not. Who's in the next Aston? That'd be Voltex. Voltex is going to be the first man to set a valid lap. Told you it'd be in the 120s. 121.822 from Voltex. We've got a Merc just coming around the last corner. Brad, he invalidated his lap. I don't know if that was on the last curb. We've got a Red Bull of the Lion. The Lion's just about to cross the line. He tries to nick a little bit of toe there from Brad's. And 128.1 from Lion. Leo goes on a 126, but we'll ignore that because he's on a soft tyre. Got a few cars now coming across the line. Natalie Pinkham, she's on her out lap now. Ben SK's just on his lap. We've got Jay Tyler, he's on a flying lap, he's on the medium. We've got a McLaren just about to come across. That's Stiggy, no, that'd be his teammate Clyde. Looks like he's the next man to cross the line. Clyde's going to want to be sticking into that 121s also. So it looks like it's going to be a very good lap from Clyde. 121.997, just got it into them 21s. Get in there, Clyde. We've got another Merc just coming across the line. That's going to be Natalie. We'll come back to her because she's just starting her lap. So I believe that's Leo coming into the pit. No, that's Voltex just coming into the pit now. We've got a Merc. He's on an invalidated lap. Brad again. He's got a Red Bull right behind him. I believe he's in the other Red Bull. There's only one Red Bull on track, so that'll be the Lion. He's on an invalidated lap. I believe that to be an Alpine. Just coming now, finishing his laps, flying away. He dumps it into the pit. We've got a Hash just there. That's Farwaz, but I see him pulled over for quite a bit. So no, Farwaz looks like he's actually on the lap, so there's no problem. No, that was the second Hash behind him. Farwaz sticks it on a 122 flat, well 122.066. Let's jump back on board with Natalie. That's how she's getting on. Got that McLaren, that's still Clyde. Because Stiggy's still in the pit, he hasn't come out yet. How did Jay Tyler get on with his medium lap? He pitted, he must have been validated. What's Natalie got? Flicks it, very committed there through the second to last corner. Car pulls off into the pit, that was Clyde as we see, gets all over that inside curb, manages not to invalidate on the exit, and Natalie goes a 121.877. I had confidence in him that he was going to stick it in the 121. Nearly blew the plan out the window, but Scotty's now back on an out lap, I do believe. Yep, stuck on board with Scotty. He's currently the only man flying at the minute. There is a Haas further up the field, but I believe that's Farwaz. That might be Rostocker further around the corner, but further around the track. Yes, it is. Takes a lot of curb there, but gets away with it. Those Rostocker. Fix is invalidated. Fix is invalidated. Rostocker now coming around the last turn. Let's keep it off that exit curb. We see Brad just did invalidate his lap there. Rostocker's one they're going to be pushing low 121 if he can. 121.6. Not a bad banker there from Rostocker. Got a balanced setup on Brad, but why is that then, mate? Brad. Brad, come on. We've got a Haas here. Who's that? Farwaz. I don't believe he's on 100% ERS, so he might be going for another ding dong here. Yep, he'll be on another ding dong lap, but he's already on used tyres. He's going to go for a second run on these tyres. Got a Merc just about to pit in. That's Natalie. Natalie's sitting up there in fourth place. She's looking nice and pretty up there in fourth. Here's that Ferrari just about to cross the line. I believe that's Scotty MT. Scotty sticks it in third on a 121.777. There's a Merc. I believe that's the Stigmeister, just starting his lap now. So we'll jump back on board. There's an invalidated lap there. We've got Ben SK on an out lap. I believe that's Rostocker coming to the end of his second lap. Yes, it is. So we've got Leo, we've got Lenny on his out lap. Who did I see was on a fast lap? Skizzo's currently out on his Ferrari. He's on a fast lap. He's on a flying lap in a minute. If you can hear my daughter in the background, she's having a read up of a book, reading the book. Stephen, if you're listening, she's reading the Fernando Alonso autobiography, mate. Skizzo, very committed there. Current championship leader we're looking at here, Skizzo. There's a Hash just about to cross the line. That's Farwaz. He improved on that used set of tyres on the 121.5. So Farwaz is looking very strong around here. Here comes Skizzo. Skizzo goes second place on a 121.3. That's an absolute stonking lap from the Lion. Anybody going to dip it into the 20s? Stiggy, he's just about to cross his line now. He's on a 121.2. He sits in second place. Times are absolutely dipping now. Mr. Balance set up. Balance Brad's back out on his out lap. Jay Tyler's currently flying on his out lap as well. He's going to be the next man to cross the line. He's currently got a valid lap. He hasn't invalidated anywhere. Cuidado, Lucia. Venga, voy con mama. Lucia, go with mummy. Here goes Jay Tyler. And Jay Tyler sticks it somewhere in the top three. He sticks it in pole. First man into the 20s, 120.8. Absolute fantastic lap there. Lenny, what's Lenny got? Lenny goes 120.6. Jay Tyler sticks it into the 20s, and Lenny goes, oh, what? You can put it in the 20s. Jay Tyler, hold my beer. Watch what I can do. I think that's Stiggy. Clyde's just coming around now. And Clyde improved. He improves by half a second. Clyde slipped himself up into 6. That's a great lap there from Clyde. Pushing his teammate, only 2.5 temps behind his teammate. Looks like the track's starting to ramp up now. Where's Mr. Balance set up, Brad? Let's have a look at him. He's on that lap. He's got a few drivers in front of him there, though. So, finally told you, he's normally a late starter. Is Marley. Marley's now on his out lap. Voltex, he's just started his lap, or has he just improved? He's 70% ERS, so he'll just be starting his lap now. Flying away, he should be. He's got much better than the 22 in him. Is flying away. I'm sure he has, but he's a bit further on down the line. I think we're going to go to Balance Brad. Oh, Balance Brad. What's he got? He's got the coming down the second to last corner. Easy on the throttle on the exit. Wants to watch that exit. That's where we invalidated last time, I do believe. And now Balance Brad. He's going to stick it in the 122.3. Slightly off the pace there, Brad. 123.3. We've got a Ferrari, that's Scotty, just about to start his lap again. He's not mucking about, old Scotty. He's mind you, I say his third run, first one he invalidated, so Scotty's going to be looking to improve. He's going to be looking to dip into the 20s if he can, or get to at least low 121. The Lion's back out on track. He's going to be the next man to cross the line, I do believe. Does have a car in front of him. That might be Rostocker, so we'll be looking at Rostocker. Rostock is going to be looking to improve his time. Rostock is going to be the first man across the line, followed closely by the Lion. Rostocker 1:21 flat, sticks herself up into third. Lehigh, the Lion, goes 1:26. Look how close that is between the two guys in front. Wow. That's a great lap there from Rostocker. Nice to see him finding a bit of pace. Let's jump back on board now. We haven't seen him yet. Marley, currently on a flying lap, but he's behind Scotty MT. So we'll jump on board with Scotty MT. There's a Merc just about to come in, but I do believe that's Brad. So I think them other boys are also going to be on their in-laps. So, catches a lot of curve there, Scotty does, but he manages to get away with it. Brad's had enough. Balance Brad. He's had enough. Brad, maybe there's some settings, mate, you might be able to change. Obviously, with certain wings and that, you can't. Great lap there from Scotty. Improves by 7/10, nearly drops it into the 20s. Absolutely brilliant. Marley, I ain't going to be able to jump up, but he goes straight into the 20s. Great lap there from Marley. Maybe he can get back round and go again, and they get one more lap. That was his banker lap there, Marley. That's a fantastic banker lap there. That is a 1:20.7. Brilliant. If he can manage, if he can get this car, he should be able to. He should be able to get round, get a fresh pair of boots on and go again. And if that was his banker lap, 1:20.7, he's looking very dangerous. I know, Wayne. You tell him, mate. He's only going to put himself a balanced setup on. Balance Brad. Yeah, he might be able to go in and change a few of the settings. Maybe not a lot, but slide into his DMs, Wayne. Get him some decent setups for Qatar, and he might be able to do a bit of changing in the prior to the race, because it's got a fast flowing track like Qatar. It's got to be an absolute ball bag to handle on a balanced setup. Jesus Christ. So, waiting for all the cars to come in. Scotty's going to be coming in now, so is Marley, and then we're all going to be ready for a one-lap shootout from everybody. Everybody has time, apart from Brad. Scotty MT feels he's done enough, or he feels that's him done. I don't think he might have done that to say that was his third run there, Scotty MT. I bet it is, mate. Like I said, Brad, going to your settings, mate. I'm sure there's one wing you can change, maybe the rear or the front. There is a bit of wing you can change, and you might be able to change some pressures, tyre pressures. You might be able to change a couple of stuff, and it might make your car a little bit more bearable to drive. But yeah, as I was saying there, we see Scotty invalidate his first run. He done 2 other runs, so that was 3 sets of tyres. I don't know if you get 4 sets in short quali, but that might be Scotty used up all of his tyres, so he thought, at worst, he's 6th. Stiggy will look to improve, so will Omar. Also, if you feel you've got a bit more time, it's a catch-22, because you're looking at Marley as well. Marley set that lap on just a 1 run so far. Marley may have more time to improve, unless that lap was pretty flat out for him. We've got an Aston well up the road there. That's even Lenny. So, only thing I can say then, Brad, is good luck to the race, mate. You're bucket. There we go, Lenny. He's going to be the first man to set the time, and we're followed by a McLaren who's out on track, then a Haas. I believe the McLaren to be Stiggy. The Haas is the second Haas is Fawaz. So we're just trying to get a run on who to jump on. We've got Natalie Pinkham, she's out on track. She's the only Merc out on track at the minute, because Brad's having a go at his engineers in the garage. He's shouting at Wayne. Brad's shouting at Wayne in the garage. Alright, we're on board with Lenny. Is he going to be able to improve? Doesn't need to find a lot. Literally doesn't need to find anything to get to get pole, but then he's got all the drivers behind him that are yet to set a lap, so he's going to be the first man to show. Quite a few now, everybody's out. Very attacking, haven't seen his sector time. Oh, hung it right round there. Hung it right round there. Is he going to get a little towage off the car in front? He might have timed this perfect, old Lenny. He goes on a 120 for sure. 120.620. Finds a bit, not a lot, but does enough to put himself into pole. Stiggy was the next man. Can Stiggy dip himself into the 20s? Oh, he gets all over the curb, but he gets away with it. That's Stiggy. Firewise will be the man after Stiggy. We need to find, that's it. Quali, you're one and done now. Any mistakes and that's it. You are where you are. Well, not you are where you are, because you may lose some places. I see Stiggy was 4 temps up somewhere. He needs to find more than that to get a pole. 127.59. Sticks himself into 5th. Firewise, what's Firewise? Firewise is showing us matching his time. Firewise starts in 9th, gets himself up into 9th. The Merc of Pirate Danny dumped it into the pits. Ben SK, can he improve? He improves, Ben SK, and he just sticks it in 8th behind Scotty, so Scotty hasn't lost out too many places yet. Omar, Skizzo could improve quite a bit. He could overtake his teammate, and he does. Drops Rostocker down. Rostocker did decide to come out. Jay Tyler goes on a 120.3. Marley, goes on a 120.5. Where's Rostocker? Rostocker's on an invalidated lap. Is Lenny going to try and go again? No, he's on an invalidated lap. But I do believe quali done. We've got Flying Away. Is Flying Away going to improve? No, he's on an invalidated lap. Boom! Having a nice little shindig. The Alpine and the Williams. ¿Qué pasa? Right, so we're waiting for quality to finish. Yeah, if he's racing like that, Leo, hungover as he says, then he's going to take some beating tonight. Right, bear with me, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Back ready. Yeah, you wasn't. You predicted that. You wasn't too far off. Rostocker wasn't too far off. So we're just waiting everybody to get their strategy sorted. And then we should be a go in a few minutes. One light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. Okay, good luck, boys. Careful into turn 1. Oh, Jay Tyler's had a horrendous start, or is that Lenny's had an absolute fantastic start? Hold on. Cheers, mate. The lobbies, I've got Jay Tyler's currently in first, but it's showing on the screen. Don't say the lobby's broke, please. It's showing on my screen that Leo's in front. There you go, it's fixed itself now, it's fixed itself. There we go. Marley's in second. We've got Lenny in third, we've got the Lion in fourth, Stiggy in fifth, Rostocker in sixth. We've got the two Ferraris, Lion Astern in 7 and 8th, in Omar and Scotty. We've got Farwaz in 9th, Ben SK in 10th. Let's try and get me. We don't need lap delta this time round. Let's have a look at people's tyres. There we go. Scotty's gone very attacking on the soft tyre. He's gone very attacking. As has Brad. I don't think Brad had no other option, to be honest with you. Right, let's go. Lap 1, near enough done. Coming around the last. Jay Tyler's had a great start, albeit my screen was saying something different, but we're all back now. Jay Tyler in first. So it's the fastest lap as he would. Oh, mind you these boys. Oh, Jay Tyler has a big slide on the exit there. Big, massive slide. These boys, Marley and Lenny, they're doing absolutely fantastic considering they're on the hard tyre. The timing screens have gone a bit squiff again, so we'll have to ignore these for the time being. Rostocker, I believe he's just took Stiggy because these hard runners look like they're having an absolute blast on these tyres at the minute. The hard runners look more threatening from what I've seen. Absolute fantastic view there. Hey, Brad's got a place up. Come on, balance, Brad. Come on, mate. Jump on board with Brad. Yeah, there is, mate. There is Brasco. So we're just waiting for Jay Tyler to come round, the whole field to come round and reset this timing screen. And you can see what the gaps are. Lenny looks like he's putting Marley right under pressure there. There we go. Tyler getting right over, trying to lose the drag. There we go. They've all reset. Looks like Stiggy's lost out on a couple of places there. I'll jump on board with this. Stiggy and Skizzo are going at it. Got Scotty in front of him. Let's jump on board now. Stiggy keeps it in there on the inside. Gets on the exit curb. Gives him enough space. That's great driving there from these two boys. Absolutely fantastic. That's respectful driving there, giving each other space. A little bit of bangage there. Caution sector 2. Caution sector 2. It's flying away, I believe. Flying away's at a moment. Is his car still drivable? Yes, it is. He's still going. He's got his wing on, so we're all right. We're still going. Jay Tyler then. Been not a lot of movement. Let's have a look. Rostocker up 2, Scotty up 2, Rage up 5. Wow. Rage up 5. Great start there from Rage. Then we've gone back on the tyre. Oh, a lot of people crossing that white line there. There may be some warnings for some drivers. But as we see in quali, it's quite easy to extend these turns, so there could be some warnings, some penalties coming. And just as I say that, there we go, Rage. He's pushing it. Here goes Marley. Marley's managed to get the position done on Tyler. Tyler's not going away though. Tyler's trying to hang it around the outside. He should get the run because he's got the decent grip at the minute on them medium tyres. There you go, he's managed to get himself done. He's managed to get it done at the minute. We've got Lenny just sitting there watching all this play out. Marley has a big tank slapper on the exit, but he manages to hold it. He's doing all right. Been a fairly decent start by everyone so far. Some nice clean battling. Let's jump back to these boys. Have these sorted themselves out? Yep, they've sorted themselves out. Where's my mate Natalie? Natalie, she's down in 14th currently. Right behind this is Clyde. Jump on board with Jay Tyler again. Lenny looks to be a lot closer this time round. But then Marley's going to get, it's a long pit straight as well. So we'll jump on board with Marley. He's going to make the move now around the outside. Defensive there. The J showed him the outside. Didn't want to get done down the inside again this time. We've got Lenny just behind. We've got the Lion watching all this play out. Rostock is just sitting a little bit further back. The Lion's now right up the back of Leo, and they're both going for it now. Let's get on the rear wing of Marley. See this play out. They've managed to sort themselves out, and there he is there in the Williams, just sitting back there watching it all play out. And just as I say that, he's had a big moment there, Rostocker. We just caught him. Let's jump off board. Let's get a bit of broadcast if we can. Flying away, he's managed to keep it still going. Brad's doing the best he can. We're coming around now where the DRS will come active again. Can't remember correctly 100%, but maybe there is only one DRS zone on this track because it doesn't look like where there'll be any other. So it could be this one pit straight. And again, it's who's going to conserve their ERS the more. But it looks like Marley is a lot closer to Jay Tyler now. Where does Jay Tyler go? Jay Tyler goes in the inside again, but Marley should get the move done. But he's going to come under pressure now. He's Jay Tyler from Lenny. Lenny tries to stick it around the outside. Oh, a little bit of bangage. But he's got the move done though. A little bit of wheel banging there. Stiggy got a 3-second time penalty. Now Marley wants to try and get his head down, get away and leave these two behind to get into battles. And then you've got some very fast drivers still behind. And let's not count out Skizzo as well, current championship leader. Scotty's going to try and stay on the back for his teammate for as long as he can, and hopefully Skizzo can pull him along. And speaking of Stiggy's had a moment. He's in the barrier. Virtual safety car. So it's all down at the minute there, and looks like there's a bit of wing there in the barrier, so Stiggy may have to pit. Let's get off board. He's got a little bit of wing. The whole wing was wedged into the barrier there. He's actually not got a bit of wing on Stiggy. So Stiggy's going to want to hope he can get round and pit before this virtual finishes, but he's still got a long way to go. But yeah, there's a first bit of attacking moves at the front. Marley, Jay Tyler lost 2 places there. Virtual safety car still under virtual safety car. Maybe on this straight, this is where they'll get Rage. Has got a drive-through penalty, and we're back to green flag racing. And Rage has got a drive-through penalty after a fantastic start. Rage has got a drive-through penalty. Here goes Jay Tyler. Lenny's took Marley. Jay Tyler is getting into it now with the Lion. And all this battling is just keeping Rostocker there. Skizzo's going to want to try and close that 1.6 gap. Scotty hasn't managed to stay on the back of his teammate. He's got Ben SK behind him, but he's just in DRS. Let's close the gap now slightly. Meanwhile, Stiggy's in the pit, changing his wing, got a new wing on, got the hard tyre on. He just needs to get his head down now. Don't think, or maybe he'll try and push these hards all the way to the end, but he's got some catching up to do. So here we go. It's all calm now. All calm before we get... Ben SK's got another 3-second time penalty, I believe. That's now 2 for Ben SK. Oh, they've all got drive-throughs. Wow. Ben SK, Rage and Voltex have all got drive-through penalties. I did not see that. I only caught Rage's one. Wow. So here we go. We go again. Marley gaining on Leo. Is he pulling Jay Tyler along with him? No, he's not. Leo stays on the racing line. Makes Marley go down the inside. Marley gets the move down well before the corner. Jay Tyler wasn't close enough. Jay Tyler was not close enough to get the move done. We've got two boys are serving their drive-through penalties now. That's Rage and Ben SK are serving their drive-throughs. I'm sorry, Ben SK, that was his first 3-second time penalty. So Voltex has decided to stay out and do another lap before he serves his drive-through. That's moved Natalie up. That's moved her up a few places. She's now in 10th place. Scotty's fell a little bit. I think Scotty's soft tyres have had their day now. Scotty just wants to try and get round and get in the pits. Let's jump back on tyre. There we go. Scotty's lost about 1.6 seconds in quick time. Or maybe he's had a little bit of a moment. Maybe he had a bit of a tank snapper coming out the corner. Rostock has now fell 1.3 off the line in front. We've got Skizzo, he's managed to catch up with him now. Let's see if we see Scotty pull off into the pit. No, Scotty's decided to stay out. Voltex, he's now gone into the pits to serve his drive-through. Looked like Marley had a decent straight and a decent exit on that corner because he's managed to hold off Lenny. Or unless, I can't remember, I wasn't... Oh, caution. Rage is at the moment. So we've got Marley in front still, followed by Lenny, followed by Jay Tyler, followed by the Lion. Rostock has now fell 1.9 seconds behind. You've got Skizzo right on his back. Scotty, he's going to be come under pressure now from Farwaz. Pirate Danny's going to try and reel these two in front of him as well. And then there's decent gaps all the way down. Brad's 5 seconds off the back of Fix. Here we go again. These boys, these front runners approaching the last corner. Let's see the exit Marley gets. And let's not count out the Lion. The Lion's still there in 4th place. Here we go now. Tries to break the toe. Does Marley. Does he catch him in time for the corner? Oh, went to have a little, but he thought second. He had a second thought about that and just manages to keep himself behind. Jay Tyler in 3rd, the Lion in 4th. Skizzo's now managed to overtake Rostock. He must have done that on the main straight under DRS. Scotty MT does now pit. He's off his soft tyres. So I believe it won't be too long before we see little Bradders come in and change his soft tyres. But these front four just absolutely putting a little gap now on the Rostocker and Skizzo. Is Skizzo going to try and be able to close? Is he going to be able to close this gap down and pull Rostocker along with him? Rostocker doesn't have a car behind him to worry about. He's got a 4-second gap to Farwaz. So Rostocker can just use Skizzo now. If he feels that Skizzo might be slightly quicker, just use Skizzo to pull him along. Skizzo is closing that gap, albeit only 2 to... And Rostocker's just caught too much of the exit there and got himself a 3-second time penalty. But he just ignore that for the time being. Just carry on getting himself round. Because Skizzo is closing that gap. Skizzo is closing that. It's gone to 2.1 to 1.7. There we go. He goes defensive. Marley must have felt that Lenny was a bit too close to him that time, so he's just give him the space and let him take the race in line. So we find Lenny's now in 1st place. Rage got a 3 seconds. It's not been a great day after the great start he had. Rage. It's not been a... Oh, what's that? We've got a yellow flag. Flying away. He's off track. He was right next to Fixel. Whether he's had another moment, I'm not too sure. Whether they've had a little bit of a coming together. Has he got his wing on board? Has he got both end plates on? Let's have a look. Yes, it looks like both end plates are still on the car. Stiggy still plundering around. Just keep it going. Anything can happen. Fixie now gets a 3-second time penalty. Flying away, he's got himself back in front of Brad. And when did these two hard runners, medium runners, my apologies, when did these decide to pit? When do they feel that these tyres have took them as far into this Grand Prix as they can? Now Marley and Lenny. Here comes Marley. Gets him down the inside. Jay Tyler's not going to be close enough though. Gets that move done nicely. There's Marley. But Marley's going to be the car now to see him round, because other than this, I don't really see another decent overtaking opportunity. Not unless you've got an absolute buckload. But with a lot of these fast turns, it's very difficult to make an overtaking. So really, see. Oh, Marley, is that a big slide there? 2 big slides there from Marley, or is that lag? We don't know. He hasn't lost that huge amount, so that could have been a little bit of lag. I'm not too sure. But yeah, as I was saying there, it's a very difficult track to pull out an overtake. You can just these fast turns, they're very fast corners, very hard to make an overtake. So theoretically, then the only really place you can make an overtake would be in turn 1. So it's all about conserving your ERS, using the DRS, using the ERS, and getting the move done. And as we're talking of ERS, let's have a quick browse through the pack and see who's conserving theirs and who hasn't. See, we've got plenty of drivers with loads. Some have used all of theirs. Some are medium. There we go now. There on the outside is Jay Tyler. Here comes the line, and Jay Tyler is going to go inside and outside. Oh! Perfect view there. We're going to stay on board with the rear wing of Marley. There we go. This is the driving we like to see. Respect given. Lion gets the move done on Jay Tyler. But wow, Marley was caught in a slight little sandwich there. Held his own, kept his composure, and managed to fight them off, shall I say, not get the move done because he was already in front. But that give Lenny a slight little gap now, albeit not. He's still not out of the DRS, but compared to the last few laps, this is the furthest away that Marley's been. Stiggy picks up his second 3-second time penalty of the race. Not been a great Grand Prix for Stiggy. Maybe last night's shenanigans are coming back to bite him in the hiney. If I did read that right, I think I read it right earlier on in the chat. Rage gets another time penalty. That's 3 now, I believe, for Rage. Skizzo, first one of the front runners, and Jay Tyler pits. Jay Tyler's first man to show his hand, and he's pit. But Skizzo's the first one of the front runners. I know, albeit Rostocker got one as well, so how long does Lion carry these medium tyres for? And with that battling there, it's all the same. There's been no change. Jay Tyler finds himself now in 9th. Is he going to get caught by flying away, or is he going to have a nice, decent little bit of clean air in front of him? Is he going to get out just in front of flying away? He's managed to get out just in front, so he's got a big, massive gap in front of him now. Start getting some decent laps down. It's very important he got that come out in front of flying away, I do believe. Because he's not, albeit with the tyre difference, he's not an easy driver to overtake flying away. Very, very fast driver, very good driver, but maybe not showing it today. Maybe this is not one of his strongest tracks, but that was very important for Jay Tyler there to come out when he did. So he just needs to get his nut down and start putting in some fast sectors, and hopefully he can undercut these boys. Well, not hopefully, not that I've got any favourites, but for him, hopefully he can undercut these boys in front So we're on board with the Lionator. He decides to stay out again. He doesn't pit. And he's the only guy in the front 7 who are on the medium tyre. The only one. All the rest are on hard, and they're going to be on the faster tyre come the end of the race. Safety car dependent. And there we go. We're on board with Lionator. He sees Marley make the move down the inside. Fantastic move there from Marley. But Lenny's not going away. Lenny's going to try and hang it around. He's going to try and cut back and go down the inside. Got a perfect view of this. But let's see if we can jump off board. And Lenny gets the move done. A fantastic comeback there from Lenny. Marley took him into the first corner, but he kept his foot in, kept himself composed, and managed to get back into that first place where he wants to be. Or is it where he wants to be? Because then he's going to come under attack now. When they come back round to the pit straight, he's going to be the driver that's got no DRS. But it all depends when the Lion decides to pit. So let's look at some of these. The Ben SK all over the back of Voltex. I don't know if you can hear my daughter shouting. She's at the door and I can see her reflection in the glass. She's at the door shouting my name. Bless her. Right, so we go again. Here we go. This seems to be the only part of the track where we're getting moves done. Lenny goes defensive. Marley gets the move done before the corner, and that's great there. Manages to get it done, but will Lenny try and get back at him? I don't think he has speed now. And as we've seen that as well, the Lion stayed out again. The Lion has stayed out again. There we go. Everyone's starting to pit now. Even off the hard tyres. Skizzo's pit. Stocker's pit. Scotty MT's now pulling himself up the leaderboard with that undercut. He was the first man to pit. He's come out just behind his teammate. But he's managed to get Rostock out. Natalie Pinkham, she's pit. Voltex is still out on his hard tyre, 15 laps old. Scotty's managed to get in front of these guys, but then Stocker is on the medium tyre and his teammates on the medium tyre. But what could come here as well is penalties. Currently Scotty doesn't have any penalties, which he's not a driver that often picks up penalties. He always keeps it on the black stuff and in between the lines, does our Scotty. Here we go, we're going to jump back on board. And now the Lion, no, that was Leonard. Lenny, as first hard runner of the leading hard runners to pit, gets it slowed down just before the line. Attack the line nicely there. And where's Jay Tyler? Where's Jay Tyler in comparison to Lenny? Jay Tyler's just come around the last turn. Is Lenny going to get out in time? I don't think he will. There he is. Jay Tyler's managed to undercut him and undercut him by quite a bit. He's undercut him by quite a large amount. He's undercut him and he's got 3 seconds now. 3 seconds he's now got. So whether these lead runners want to take that into account, Fawaz, albeit needs to pit, finds himself now up into third. That was so important, Jay Tyler coming out before flying away. It's just given him that complete clear track. But then his laps, his tyres are 3 laps old now. And these two, Marley and... who else was it? Marley and Lenny are on the medium tyre. So, and as you can tell, look, 3.1 is now, he's found 3 temps already as Lenny on Jay Tyler. So, and there we go, the front two have pit, the front two have pit, the front two have pit. I believe Firewise will pit. So, Jay Tyler, he's just come around the last turn now. They're boxed and they're out, they're stopped, but I do believe that, and they've put the soft tyre on. Okay. Marley. And so if Lionator pulls this off, he's pulled off a medium to soft. That is going to be absolutely brilliant. And again, how big will that be? How big will that be that Marley and the Lion come out in front of this battle of Omar and Rostocker? Because they did not want to get caught behind that. That's big. That was huge. Has Ben gone medium? Yeah, Ben's still on his 7-lap old medium. But if I was Ben, he needs to pit and make these soft tyres work anytime now. Fawaz went hard to soft. But Ben, you need to get that car in the pits, mate, and get that soft tyre on. Otherwise, you're just going to lose so much time. Big shout out to Stiggy. Big shout out to Brad. Big shout out to Rage. Not had the greatest races, but they're still there, plodding away, still going round. And speaking of Rage, he's had another 3-second time penalty. But here we go now. Now, what do these two do? Marley and the Lion. Are they going to get embroiled in a battle between themselves and lose them time from the cars in front? Or are they going to work, albeit they're in separate cars, they're going to work as a team until they catch these guys in front? Because look, Lenny has now closed that 3 seconds to Jay Tyler. And we know that Jay Tyler is not an easy guy to overtake. He'll always fight for his position. So that could aid these boys behind. But it's all going to play out from lap 19 to 29. Ben is now in the pit. Yep, there we go. Ben, medium to soft. Shout out to them boys that have done medium to soft. Lion, that's going to be an absolute superb strategy. And for you to still have it in 4th place, absolutely fantastic. Great time management there. And he's kept on the pace also as well. We'll get right off that muggy little camera angle. Come on. Let's try and change. There we go. So there we go. Look at Lenny. Lenny now, he's going to try and put Jay under pressure. Jay Tyler under pressure next time round. Marley's got 1.5 to find until he gets it. And he's literally pushing him through the corners. He's pushing him through the corners. This should be like taking candy off a baby this next time round. And I believe that's just helped Marley and that's helped the Lion out as well. But Lenny needs to, I've called about 4 names there. Lenny needs to get this move done as soon as possible due to the fact that these soft runners, and there we go, like I said, Jay doesn't make it easy. Jay's here to race. Jay don't just give his positions away. If you're going to overtake him, you need to make an overtake. As much as that sounds stupid, but you don't just get a simple overtake on Jay Tyler, and why should you? As long as it's fair and clean, you're allowed to battle for your position. Ben SK got 3-second time penalty. I believe that's his second one. But with that little battle now, that's brought Marley and the Lion right back into it now. Not that they was ever out of it, but again, we did see Scotty MT on these. Speaking of Scotty MT, where is he? He's currently in 7th. We see his tyres not fall off a cliff, but he lost a chunk of time to his teammate. But again, we didn't see that on stream, so he might have had a moment. But around about lap 8, he had 8 laps on his tyres. These guys are looking to do maybe 11 or 12. So they need to sort this out. And here we go. Here's Marley now. He's caught Jay Tyler at the perfect time as well. Oh, wow. I think Jay just had a moment there. And the Lion, let's jump on board with the Lion. Stiggy's got another 3-second time penalty. I think Jay Tyler's at the moment with the current tyre strategies, these races run for the minute, but he's still got to try and plod along. He's got 5 seconds to Omar behind, Skizzo. But you should see these two in front just pull away from him now, and he's used a lot of ERS as Jay Tyler there also. There you go, the Lion, he's got himself now. And remember, Skizzo, Omar, he's in 5th place, he's currently the championship leader, and Stiggy was in 2nd place in the championship, I believe. So this could blow the championship wide open. Albeit this is race 3, there's going to be 3 races left after this. Yeah, my daughter's just coming in front. So here we go now. Got Lenny in front. Jay Tyler now pushing. Just picked himself up a 3-second time penalty. But the two drivers behind have time penalties also enough. I do believe Rostocker picked up another one there. Rostocker's now got 6. So that's going to give Scotty MT a bit of impetus now to try and catch him as quick as he can. Yes, your mommy, baby. Yes, Pappy, yes. Come, do you want to sit with Pappy? Come.
Daddy.
Pooch, you have to be quiet though. Yes, you have to be quiet though. Come on. Right, look, we're looking at Lenny now. Lionator's pushing him, trying to get as close to him as he can. We're just about to now. No, we're just at the end of sector 2. I lost my bearings there for a minute. We're just at the end of sector 1, I mean. But the Lion and Marley are right where they need to be. But again, as we mentioned previously, how long are these soft tyres going to hold on for? Jay Tyler's now finds himself 1.9, nearly 2 seconds behind with time penalty. So ignore that comment I just put in the chat. That was my daughter pressing buttons. My daughter sent that message, not me. What does it say? BM. Okay, that was my daughter pressing that. So we'll put Daddy's headphones on. Thank you. Come. Alright, so here we go now. Sitting on board with the Lion. We should be able to get this with the run. There we go. There goes the Lion. Marley's not close enough, I don't believe, to make a move. Voltex picks himself up a 3-second time penalty. Now will Marley try and get past Leo as quick as he can? Because I've mentioned it previously, there's not really another place where you can overtake him apart from the pit straight. But then on the pit straight, he's going to end up having the DRS from Lion front. And will he be looking to attack the Lion instead of being attacked by Marley behind? That's the question. That's the question. And can Lenny hold on long enough for these tyres to wear off, and then he can then start attacking on his medium tyre? Sorry lads, my headphones and control pedal have been. Adios, cariño. Rage. It's been a great race for Rage. For penalty wise, he's picked up another time penalty. He had an absolute fantastic start, the Rage. So here we go now. This is what we're talking about. Is that exit going to help Marley? And it looks like Lenny's going to be coming back at the Lion more than anything. And he doesn't. He decides not to go for the move. But Marley will. And that tyre is going to get him down the inside. Was that a mistake there from Lenny not to go for the move? Was that because now Marley's going to have the inside line? But no, he sits in behind. It was a very crazy decision, I believe, there from. We all see Lenny lift off and decided not to make the move. We're on lap 24 or 29. So let's see what he does next time round. Cuidado. Adios. So here we go. Gonna calm before the storm. Before we get back round, let's have a few others. We've got Rage here at the back. Stiggy's still plodding along. Managed to catch some cars in front, so he can maybe do some bit of battling. I'm going to try and give everybody a bit of screen time. Big shout out to Brad. Still plodding along, still getting around. But here we go. What does Lenny decide to do this time? I think this time he's going for the move. And then Marley's going to try and come through as well. The Lion just switches back. Marley sticks around the outside. He manages to get a little bit of wall bang. He manages to keep it going straight. Does the Lion. We'll soon find out. Has anybody got their red fuel sign up? Oh, one person has, mate, and that's you. Oh, no, there's another one with a bit of yellow fuel. Can only see two so far. Rage is putting it into the pits. Is Rage going to put a set of softs on and try and go for fastest lap? Take something away from today, can he? That's another big shout from the Rostocker. Will fuel come into it? Has anybody under-fueled? The drivers have enough fuel to take them to the end. We haven't had no safety cars. We've had one virtual safety car. Here we go now again. Round God knows how many. We're going to have it on board there with the Lion. Rage is going to come into this, but Rage should be ghosting, so it's not a problem. Here goes Marley. The mediums look a lot better on the exit now. Oh, proper fuel saving mode. If you're that low on fuel, Stiggy, another 3-second time penalty. If you're that low on fuel and you still manage to get away with a 6th place, it's going to be an absolute fantastic drive from you, Rostocker, mate. There you go, Stephen. There's the ERS situation between the front three. Yeah, she's in the background, mate. Jay Tyler picks himself up another time penalty. So here we go now. We'll jump off board. Stay on board with Marley. Marley's gaining on the on Lenny. Is the Lion going to be able to jump through also? No, he's not. We're on lap 27 or lap 29, 27 or 29. We got these three who've been absolute super. Big shout out to Jay Tyler also. But these three have just pulled away now, albeit strategy. Maybe Jay Tyler may have wished now we would have started on the hard and then he could have matched these. Albeit he's got time penalties now, but could have made this a 4-way battle all the way to the end. And big shout out to all these drivers that are currently going around that haven't got penalties. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to jinx them. Massive shout out to Brad, maybe down in 16th, but he's going around currently penalty free. Said I wasn't going to say their names, but he deserves a big shout out to Brad. And if he can keep it there, he'll gain some places due to not having many penalties. I know Stiggy's picked up a few. Here we go. This is going to be lap 27, the penultimate time. No, it's not. Yeah, because we'll go lap 28. So, yeah, this would be the penultimate time. We come down the straight. Yes, you know it, mate. Smashed it at the end of the season. Beat Leeds 4-0. Smashed it. Right, so here we go. Off board with the Lion. Lenny. Be careful of the door, Lucia. No penalties on a rubbish shout. That's a shout, man. Marley manages to hold him off. Unless we actually didn't see. Maybe Leo took his foot off the gas. Maybe Lenny took his foot off the gas. I've called him about 6 different names this race, but Lenny, we have to call him Lenny from now on. Maybe Lenny, he took his foot off the gas and he's saving it. Oh yeah, you got penalty. It's nice to see you finishing the race, Rostocker, mate. Nice to see you. Keeping yourself out of trouble. I'm not saying you do it, but normally you get cars bumping you. But nice to see you finish a race, mate. Mind you, we've still got a lap and a bit to go, but you might lose a place with some penalties, but it's been a good Sunday, mate. Been a good Sunday compared to others I've seen. So here we go. Look how close they are now. Look how close they are now. We'll stick on the broadcast with the Lion so we can see all three. Marley, he's going to come under attack, but here we go. Here we go. Moves over to the right to try and break the toe. We're going to jump on board with the Lion. But can he push it down the inside? We see Lenny do this to Marley early on in the race. Managed to come back, but Marley can't do it. Is he going to try and hang it around the outside? The Lions puts it down the inside. These two battling now, going to give Lenny the chance to pull away, because it seems that he may have the fresher tyre at the minute. That's absolute class. This is absolute class. But I believe these two battling have now handed the initiative now to Lenny. Got half a lap left to go. Half a lap left to go. Lenny's now out in front, followed by the Lion, followed by Marley. This is going to actually blow the championship wide open. I don't believe I see any of these three in the top. We got a caution set to 3. That was Rage. So we jump on board with Lenny. Brings home the victory. Made the perfect strategy count. Lenny in first. Absolute fantastic drive. Absolute fantastic drive from the Lion. Absolute fantastic drive from Marley. He made it interesting as well, did Jay Tyler. Made it very interesting. Jay Tyler in 4th. Omar in 5th. Rostocker, even with his fuel issues, can come home, I believe, in 7th. Only lost out of one place to Farways. Great drive from everybody. Natalie Pinkham down in 8th. Flying away in 9th. This is Clyde in 10th. Fix in 11th. Stiggy in 12th. Wonder what's happened to Scotty. Great drive, Rostocker, mate. Great drive. Stiggy's going to lose out. Does Brad get any places? Brad jumps up a few places at the end. Cracking Qatar Grand Prix, lads. Brad finishes 14th. Big shout out to Brad. Balance set up, flying away, driver of the day. Oh, shit. You answered your own question there, Jay Tyler, mate. Yeah, that wasn't one of your best, Stiggy, there, mate. Right. I need to pick a commentator driver of the day. How do I pick? How do I pick between these front three? How do I pick between these? I can't. Well, this is the first time I'm stumped. Front 4, yeah. But the only reason they ledger over you, mate, is you did come home with two penalties, Jay. The others didn't. So I'll have to go with the race winner. Can't really go with anybody else. So yeah, my commentator driver of the day will be Lenny today, albeit very only just snatched it, only because he got the race win, but only just snatched it over the Lion and Marley. Big massive shout out to them too. But yeah, my commentator driver of the day, or for today, Sunday Legacy, race 3 Qatar, will be Lenny. I'll be posting it in the commentators chat, and then you get your little fancy card put on Twitter. But gentlemen, fantastic race from you all. Let's go and watch Max Verstappen being followed by 19 other cars. And I will see you boys, Legacy boys, next Sunday. I can't remember what one I'm in this year, on Tuesday. champions, I do believe. No worries, Manic. Always a pleasure, mate. And then I've got F2 on Wednesday. But yeah, gentlemen, enjoy your week, whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you on the rebound. Take care, fellas. Fucking managed to get out. Cheers, Rostocker, mate. There we go. Found the right